good, Duke fam? I'm Cayden Boozer,
I'm Cayden Boozer.
and this is the Brotherhood Podcast. It's a special episode in Miami. The team's here. We went to a workout yesterday, and we're just really excited to see them play Miami, my hometown. So let's get the dub, and let's get into this. So, we've played with each other for a really long time. So what is the scouting report on me?
Well, don't want to say too much, but I just think you're really good in transition. You're great at getting your guys going off the pick and roll, and specifically just when you get in the paint, making reads, finding shooters, finding cutters. Also, I wouldn't say scoring is your best skill, but when you need to get a buck, you definitely can. So,
I mean, I definitely agree with that. I feel like I help my teammates win, and I'm just really good at facilitating. But when it comes to you're one of the best players in the country. You're a great leader. You become a 3-level scorer over this last year, and you're not scared of guards being in your dribble area. So you've gotten a lot better, and you've been really good for our team, and you're gonna be really good next year.
appreciate that, man.
And so they might not know this, but we've won 3 state championships and 3 PGM championships. So what do you think is the secret sauce for a really good duo?
Well, I think it takes more than just a duo. It takes a whole team. And throughout our whole careers, we've had great guys around us. I mean, you guys, a lot of people see what Jace is doing right now at Michigan State. Malik's at Princeton right now. But even other players like Dante Allen, who's at Montverde, and Alex Lloyd, who's going to Florida next year. We've had great pieces around us who are bought in and all about winning as well. And I think that's what has, made us so good. And just the team dynamic we've had. We've been together for a long time too. Like our Columbus team, our core has been together for 3-4 years. So, yeah.
So you just been really lucky to have a good team and not so bad point guard, huh?
Not so bad point guard. And great coaching as well. Great coaching.
Great coaching. You want to talk about the coaching you've had?
Yeah, I mean, Andrew Moran and George Mila, head and assistant coaches. They've been with us for a long time. Andrew started coaching our Navigators team in, I think, late seventh grade or early 8th grade. I mean, they taught us a lot. I think both of us. I've been able to grow so much, and working out with Andrew and George over these past couple of years, and diving into the film and stuff, they helped me a lot over my personal development as well. So I'm lucky to have a great coaching staff my whole career.
I mean, definitely. I would like to add to that. Those 2 guys are the first coaches that I've ever had that really believed in me. So it's given me the opportunity to go a lot of great places and just have the confidence to be in any game, whether it's state championship, PGM championship, or even on the USA brand. It's been having those 2 guys in my corner I've been really lucky to be a part of that. So
That's real.
on a little bit of a lighter note, when it comes to basketball, what would you say is your favorite basketball moment? Whether that was when you were a little kid or in high school, no matter what it is, what would you say your favorite moment is?
I'd say probably my favorite moment recently has been our freshman year in 1 states, just because we were the underdog. That was a team that had Ernest Ude, who's a McDonald's All-American. They had 2 Florida commits, Riley Kugel and Denzel Aberdeen. So that game was awesome to win and to be ahead for the majority of the game. But I'd say a funny moment was back when we were playing the Boys and Girls Club when we were younger. And we wouldn't even play for real, just high-five the crowd and stuff. That was fun.
Yeah, I mean, when we were playing the Boys and Girls Club, our mom used to always say that we were just jumping around. My mom said I used to do cartwheels and just silly things, high-fiving the crowd. I didn't even care about just scoring or winning. I was just having fun. So, I mean, it's crazy to see how far we've came.
It's true.
And
Haven't done too bad.
yeah, you haven't done too bad. Okay, so we're basically almost at the end of our season. Do you want to give the fans a little update about how our season's been going and just the good and the bad of our season so far?
Oh yeah, we've had a great season overall. Right now we're ranked number 1. We're 27-3, 26-3, something like that.
27-3.
We're going to state championships next week, so and the national championships after that. So we've had a great year. We've had ups and downs. We had a point in the season where we kind of hit a low, but we came together and our team, we really got close after that time, and we were able to build off that kind of little moment, that experience. So I think overall this year's been great, though. It's been great.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy because for our first 3 years of high school, we've usually had the same team or the same core at least. This year it's a little bit different. It's us two, um, and there's a lot of transfers, but we've had really good camaraderie as a team, and we've built the chemistry really quickly. And obviously we've had our ups and downs, but we've had a pretty good year. And just speaking about Columbus and staying at the same school for 4 years, um, does that give you a sense of pride? Just not because I know in high school basketball, a lot of people feel like they have the need to go to a prep school, but I mean, obviously we stayed in the same school. So does that give you a sense of pride, or just what do you feel about that?
Yeah, I mean, of course, it gives me a sense of pride. I mean, since we were freshmen, Columbus has really welcomed us in, and similar to Duke, Columbus also has a brotherhood where our alumni base in Miami is really strong. Where you can call on anyone who went to Columbus, and they'll be there to help you. And then also why we haven't left is because we had no reason to. When we were coming to Columbus, Andrew shared the same vision that we had about competing for the national championship, competing on the national level. And these last 2 years specifically, we've really done that. Last year we finished ranked third, and this year we're first. So, I mean, every opportunity that we could have wanted, we've had at Columbus, and what we've built is so strong, and hopefully it continues on after we leave. So, yeah, I mean, I love Columbus.
Yeah, I mean, Columbus has been great. We came from just playing local teams, and every year we've continued to build, playing teams like Camden in our sophomore year, to having some tough battles against Montverde last year, and just having a national schedule this year and succeeding. It's been great, and I've been really lucky to be a part of the Columbus family, and yeah, I mean, you're right. It's kind of like Duke, where it's a brotherhood. So, I mean, it's just a great feeling, and we're truly lucky. But on a note of accolades, we've won a lot of things. You've gotten a lot of MVPs in your time in high school, but how does it feel to be named the McDonald's All-American and be amongst a lot of the greats to play this game?
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome. I think for both of us, I know for both of us, it was one of our goals going into high school. And I think just for me, seeing kind of my hard work pay off, like our hard work pay off over the past 4 years, to reach a goal like McDonald's All-American, which is something where a bunch of all-time greats were in, and it's probably the highest looked upon accolade in high school. So to be able to share the opportunity with you, I think it's just super special for us.
No, I mean, I think it's been a surreal feeling. I think the first McDonald's All-American game I actually ever watched was when it was Zion and RJ Barrett, which is crazy to think about.
Shout out Duke.
Shout out Duke. It's crazy to think about because I was maybe sixth grade then, and I always wanted to have that goal since then. And just to be in that this situation now where I'm McDonald's All-American and I can be a part with those greats, it feels like mind-blowing. Like I could never see myself being in this position like a few years ago, but now that I'm here, it's crazy.
Proud of you, bro.
Yeah, you too, man. Okay, so Duke's been having a really good year this year. Won a lot of games, lost not that many. So how do you feel about this year's team, and what do you think the highest we can to go with this team?
This year's team has been great. We've watched almost every game as a family, at home, on the road, everywhere really. So I think defensively this team can compete with anyone. The positional size and the rim protection that they have, even from wings, the rim protection. So I think defensively this team is one of the best I've seen. I've only watched college the last couple of years really, but defensively they're elite. And then offensively they share the ball, always taking good shots. I rarely see them ever take bad shots. So they get great looks, great shooters. So I think this team can win a national championship, honestly. I think for sure they're going to make a deep run, but I see them winning a national championship.
Yeah, I think this team really has everything it takes to win a national championships. I just think from an outside perspective, and obviously we went to the UNC game, like the camaraderie of the team they look like they really click, and you can see that when they're playing defense. and how they've been sharing the ball, especially recently. You know, they put up 110 points in the last game, which is it's just crazy for a college game that's only 40 minutes. That's usually slowed down, but the fact that they've been able to, it seems like, improve each and every game. Just I don't see a team beating them in the national championship, to be honest. And I know it's a little bit biased, but yeah, they looked really good this year.
Heck yeah.
And you know, obviously we're going to be freshmen next year, so we have 2 commits right now, Nick Kamenia and Shelton Henderson. And how do you feel about obviously playing with those 2 guys, and how you think we'll fit with both of them and the team next year? How are your thoughts on the team?
I mean, I feel great about playing with them. Both guys who I'm super excited to play with. Funny enough, we actually tried to recruit both of them.
Didn't go out well.
Yeah, it did not go well. Clearly, they're not playing with us, but thankfully we will be next year. I think both of them, they bring exactly what you want from teammates: competitive spirit, playing to win, playing hard. Both of them are players we played against throughout high school. And we've seen both of them grow over the course of that, like the 4 years in high school. So I'm super excited, and I think we're going to have a special team next year as well.
No, definitely. I mean, just even talking to those 2 guys, Nick and Shelton, just we all have the same goal. You know, it's to win next year, and we'll be disappointed if we don't. You know, we're all winners. You know, Nick's been winning basically everything in California, and Shelton's doing the same in Texas. So,
Dogs.
yeah, they're dogs for sure. And you know, I'm just really excited to play with those guys. So, obviously, you know, you know Coach Scheyer. So
Yeah, I know that guy. I know that guy.
So how would you say your relationship is with him, and just the process of you talking to him throughout these years?
I'd say we have a good relationship. I mean, he was one of the first people to offer us. I'm pretty sure he offered us our freshman year. And he's been recruiting us for a long time. So we've had a lot of conversations since then. And I mean, we had a good relationship. He's someone who, if I had to pick up and call, I wouldn't feel weird about calling him. So, yeah, I'd say I'm just super excited to get on campus next year and just be in this environment even more.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like me and Coach I have a really good relationship. I mean, we FaceTime. When he FaceTimes me, he puts on his favorite sunglasses. So I think, you know, we're doing pretty good with our relationship. But I mean, we've had extremely long talks, 40-minute conversations, an hour conversation, and just having a coach that I can really trust, especially as a guard, has been really important for me. And I'm just, you know, I'm excited for next year.
And do you like his favorite sunglasses?
They're pretty sick. I can't lie. You know, the first time I saw them, he FaceTimed me, and it was on pause, so I couldn't really, you know, feel the aura of the sunglasses. But
Come on, bro.
but yeah, I mean, he has some pretty nice shades. So, you know, we've talked about how we recruited Nick and Shelton to try to come to Columbus, but do you remember the first time we met them or played them, or just either or?
Yeah. So actually, we played Shelton the first time, I think, in 8th grade in a tournament in either Houston or Dallas.
Yeah,
I
think
remember
it was
actually,
Houston,
yeah, we got snowed in that weekend.
Yeah.
But that was the first time we played Shelton. He was on JL3. And then Nick, the first time we played him, I think was our summer going into sophomore year at Section 7, which is a high school event in June. So, yeah, we've been playing those guys for a while. And we played Shelton in URBL a couple of times. And Nick, every year we played him, I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, we've played.
We didn't play Nick this year, but.
No, not this year, but, you know, we played him last year. He beat us that first time that we played him. And last year, you know, we were lucky to beat him. And
Lucky.
well, not lucky. We did, and you know, he believes that they should have won. We'll have arguments about that next year.
Hey,
but
Malik Abdullahi, elite game winner.
he had a game winner. I airballed the layup, and then he put it back. Should have made it, but it's okay. You know, we won the game, so that's all that matters.
Hey, it happens. It
does happen. With those guys, you know, Nick and Shelton, me and you, I mean, the competitiveness is just going to be insane. You know, we're all winners, and I feel like we're going to bring that trait of ours, and we're going to push each other as much as we can. And I know it's going to be a lot of competitive practices and just a lot of head-to-head, so I'm really excited for next year and the practices and just the whole experience with those guys.
Yeah, I think some of the best times we'll have will be in practice just because, like you said, we're such competitors. So I'm sure we're going to go at it in practice all the time.
The fans want to know. They're actually asking this personally.
You know they're asking, or you're assuming?
No, I know they're asking. So, would you say growing up I was a good brother?
Yeah, you were chill. You were chill.
But like, elaborate on that. Like, how was I a good brother?
I mean, we really never fought growing up. I fought more with my older brother, Kermani. So you kind of stayed out of trouble. We just get along. Someone I could talk to. So yeah, you were a chill brother. Chill brother.
I feel like I was a good brother. You know and Kermani used to go at it. I would watch you guys go at it because why would I get hurt? You know, see this face. It's amazing. But anyways, we won't talk about that. Outside of basketball, what would you say is a shared passion we both have?
I'd say a shared passion we both have is video games. Play a lot of video games together. Me and you and our older brother. Elite trio. We're willing to put that to the test. What else? Sleeping for sure. We love our naps. Eating.
Going to the first one, video games. You know, we formed a pretty good trio with our brother in 2K. If anyone wants to play us, well, you don't want to. We're that good.
Are we that good?
Well, last year we were. I don't know about this year. We haven't played a lot. I just think we just like doing things as a family. You know, I feel like we've always, because of our mom, just been really family oriented. And sorry, I saw John Scheyer in the background. The aura is just scaring me.
Yo, stop saying aura. Would you say that we share a brotherhood?
Well, yeah, technically we would have to share a brotherhood because we're brothers. So, yeah. Obviously, you know, there was a recruiting process that over these last 4 years of our high school career, but would you say it was always 100% that you would play with me in college?
No. Actually, for our whole recruiting process, we've made it pretty clear with every coach that was recruiting us that we had two separate recruiting processes, and we were both going to make the best decision for us. But later on, when we was getting closer to time to make a decision, we decided that we did want to play together. It was going to be our last time we would be able to choose to play together. So, yeah. But for the majority of our recruiting process, nah.
No, the crazy thing is that we didn't even talk about it until like maybe a month before we actually committed. Our mom was like, do you guys want to play with each other? Like, have you guys even thought about it? We were like, no, but honestly, I feel like it was best for us to be able to do it. You know, it would be really the last time that we will be able to choose to play with each other. Because, you know.
Yeah, I just said that.
Yeah, but I'm saying it. I'm adding to it. But, I mean, you know, why not play with each other in college and just see how far we can take it? You know, we've played with each other in basketball for basically our whole entire lives. So how would you say that's affected our relationship, and whether that's helped it grow or whatever? How do you feel like it's played a part in our relationship?
I feel like it's made us closer. I think anytime you're in a competitive atmosphere with someone for so long, you get really close. I mean, obviously we're going to get close because we're brothers, but I think that's something that's brought us even closer together. I mean, something you see with teammates all the time, you know. You're with them so much and so often that you become kind of like a family. And we already are a family, so building on top of that, like adding us being together all the time on the court, we have such a strong connection. That's definitely a big part why.
I honestly think that being teammates has helped us be better brothers because, I mean, we've been able to understand each other on all aspects. You know, there's an off the court, there's an off the court personality that you have to deal with, but
yeah, you got to deal with it.
Yeah, you do, and you have to be able to know how to talk to your brother and just trust him. But on the basketball court, there's also a different type of adversity when you're in a close game. So I mean, I feel like just being teammates for our entire lives has just made our bond crazy. It's because of the
Crazy.
brotherhood that we've had at home,
The brotherhood.
in high school, and now at Duke. I don't have it on my microphone, unfortunately. I wasn't cool enough, but it's okay.
Not enough aura.
No, our life has been a crazy journey up to this point. Obviously, there's more to go, but if you could tell anything to your younger self, what advice would you maybe give your younger self?
I'd say to listen more. I think when I was younger, I had trouble listening and taking in criticism. Obviously, I've matured a lot. Now I'm at a place where I don't like I can take in that criticism and I can learn from it. And even with Andrew, me and Andrew, we talk a lot about what I need to do better and what I need to do better as a leader and things like that. But yeah, I think I just say to listen more and take it all in more.
Yeah, I feel like
What about you?
Yeah, I mean, I think for me, just to live in the moment. I think a lot when I was younger, I was always thinking about what's next or like what decision I made in my current, like my present, how it would affect my future. But I just feel like as I've gotten older, obviously high school has gone by extremely fast, and everyone says it, but you don't really understand it until you're actually in high school, and you just have to live every moment. So I feel like that's something that I would just tell my younger self: is just stay present, live in the moment, and just try to cherish everything that you possibly can.
Are you staying present right now?
I feel like I'm staying present right now.
Or where are you right now?
I don't know what the hotel's name is. I low-key forgot.
No, don't say it.
Yeah, I'm not going to say. Let's move on to some fan questions. So, Santi Perez asked, any advice for a hooper losing passion for the game because of the pressure?
I just say that pressure is something that we make up in our heads, and every player does it. We want to do good, we want to excel, we want to have a good game, have a good season, but sometimes it doesn't go your way. But you have to be okay with that and just get back in the gym and figure out what's going on and just work. I think the more you work, the more confident you'll be, and eventually pressure won't really get to you that much.
Yeah, I mean, I would honestly say the same thing. The more you work is just the more confident you are in your abilities. And when you're working hard and you're confident, you're feeling good, the passion is always going to come back to you. So for Sanity, I would just tell him to stay the course, just keep working and keep loving the game. When you love the game, things are going to work out for you. So just continue to do that. And to our next question, Damian Doherty.
Is that your dog?
I mean, we might be dogs. I don't know. But he's asking, who is winning 1v1? Question mark.
Like me versus Damien, or like?
I'm assuming he means me versus you.
Oh, for sure, me. For sure.
I would disagree because, we play ones at practice and, you win one, but then I cook you and it's – so, I mean, it's pretty even. But
but I cook you too.
Yeah, but that's because I'm not warm yet.
What?
We
had the same warm-up.
No, but when I'm warm, the shot's feeling good. Just
So you can only beat me when like the shot's feeling good. And...
No. I mean, I can beat you with only layups too. But
wow.
I mean, honestly, to Damien's question, I feel like it's pretty even.
Whoa, this is crazy. This is crazy.
Are you serious?
Yes, this is crazy. We'll just have to see next practice. Sorry.
We'll go to the next question because I'm about to get angry.
You don't sound very angry.
So Grifty is asking, what are your biggest challenges and adjustments coming up as you move on to Duke?
That's a good question. I think probably one of the bigger challenges, well, I don't know yet, but what I'm thinking in the future is going to be playing against like elite size, like 7-footers, 7'1", 7'2" guys. At the high school level, you don't really see that very much. You see a lot of 6'8", 6'9", 6'10". So that might be an adjustment for me. I think also the physicality, every level you go to, the physicality, there's more and more physicality. So I'd say probably those two things will be the biggest adjustment.
I think for me, it's going to be just, I feel like just making my own schedule. Obviously.
That's a good one.
Right now, in high school, your schedule is basically plan for you, just because you know when school is, and you can really plan your schedule because you know when everything is. But from what I've been told from people that are in college, you just have so much time on your hands that you have to be able to manage your time well. And I feel like it's gonna be something that's gonna be really important for me next year.
Do you think you're going to be good at managing your time?
I feel like I'm great at managing my time.
We'll see.
Young Nathan, you know young Nathan.
Not yet, but I'm going to get to know him with this question.
You know young Nathan. So, what game are you most looking forward to next year? Oh wow! Where's the shades?
good?
We're talking about your shades, actually.
Brotherhood Podcast.
Yeah.
Let's go.
We were talking about your shades on FaceTime.
And how good I'll look? Is
Yeah.
that what you guys are
I mean,
saying?
he said they look amazing.
It's pretty
No, he
good.
did give you shades.
Did he?
Right.
Yeah, no, I
He had
did.
a chance to
You can
see
watch it back. I did.
Cam needs to give more credit to others. That's something we're going to work on with him, right?
Not about shades.
All right, you guys good?
Yeah.
Of course.
So much aura. Just
Nice.
got so much aura.
Nice little cameo. But yeah, back to young Nathan. What game are you looking forward to the most next year?
Well, I don't think we have our full schedule yet, but I'd say probably Duke versus UNC in Cameron. Cameron, by the way. Yeah, because we went to that game and the atmosphere was crazy. The fans are crazy. We really get up for that game, and to play in a rivalry like that, and both teams in the same conference. So much history with that rivalry, so I'd say that's probably the game I'm most excited for.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like every game should be a good game.
Oh, and the national championship.
Yeah, national championship game will be nice. I feel like every game, just because of how Duke, like the brand, how big it is, every game is going to be a good game. And, we're going to have every team's best game. So I feel like every game is going to be a good game to look forward to. But definitely the UNC game, we went there, when we won by a lot. And it was crazy. The fans are hectic.
You're just gonna take my answer.
I mean, it's hard not to. Duke versus UNC is
That's fair.
best college rivalry of all time. So it's hard not to take that answer. Jalen's next. What is your go-to meal before a game?
Well,
Go-to.
Yeah. So normally we eat as a team, but I'd say my favorite pregame meal I've had over the past couple of years is Olive Garden.
What do you get there?
Chicken Alfredo.
Wow.
Good bump.
Do you get like the little bread too? Like the long breadsticks?
I mean, of course, it's complimentary.
I mean, me personally, I feel like I always play my best when we have Chipotle as a team.
I mean, we get it for every game. Or not every game, but
Not every game.
probably 80%.
That's why we win so much. So much Chipotle.
That's real.
Nick Chang is asking.
Are you saying that right?
I think so. I'm sorry if I'm not saying your name right, Nick. I really apologize. But he's asking if you have an all-time favorite Duke player.
Shout out Carlos Boozer.
Shout out Carlos Boozer.
I'd say Paulo. He's a guy I've watched a lot just because a lot of things he does I'm trying to implement into my game. So it's probably not a very popular answer, but I'd say Paulo.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good answer.
Well, who's your favorite Duke player?
I feel like he was the biggest name that I've seen while I've been alive is Zion Williamson. He was a really good player in high school, but he just took it to another level when he was at Duke. The aura of Zion Williamson.
Stop using that word.
There's a lot of Duke players you can choose from. J.J. Redick.
Grandma's favorite player is Grayson Allen.
Yeah, our grandma's favorite player is actually Grayson Allen. He was good. He still is good. But, yeah, I think my favorite all-time player is probably Zion. Our last fan question is actually from our future teammate, Shelton Henderson. And he's asking, how does it feel to have so much aura? Now,
Is he asking me or is he asking you?
I think he's asking you, but I'll answer after.
Well, I mean, I don't have that much aura. I have like a regular amount of aura, I'd say. But like Shelton has like maximum aura.
Yeah, Shelton's aura is insane.
It's like Coach Scheyer's aura and then Shelton's aura.
Yeah, like Shelton walked into the UNC game, and everyone was just screaming Shelton. It was crazy. I've never seen anything like it.
Never in your whole life?
Honestly, no, never.
Never?
He just has that much aura, to be honest.
Was he aura farming?
He might have been because he had his little hoodie and he might have been aura farmer. I don't know, but that guy has aura. It's crazy. All right, let's just do some quick hitters.
Quick hitters.
Last
Thanks.
song you listened to?
Well, a Drake song you played in the car, I believe. I don't know the name.
The new one?
The new one, yeah.
What do you think about Drake's album?
I mean, I haven't listened to the whole album, but the song you played in the car is pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Pretty good.
If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go?
To Cameron Indoor Stadium.
Yeah, I would either go there or Mykonos, Greece.
That's two very different places.
Two very different places, but two of my favorite places of all time.
Great bump. Of all time, you haven't been there. You haven't been to Mykonos.
Yeah, but like I've seen like the pictures. Also Dubai.
Dubai? Oh, I want to go to Dubai.
I've heard Dubai's
Go
elite.
together.
Yeah,
Brotherhood.
sure. Favorite TV show ever?
How I Met Your Mother.
Really?
Yep.
Hmm.
Have you watched it?
I'm watching it right now, actually.
It's
On
good
season
bump.
9.
It's a good bump.
Yeah.
Is that the last season?
Yeah.
You're not going to like how he meets the mother.
Oh, well, I haven't gotten there yet. We don't want to spoil it for anyone that hasn't watched it.
I mean, it's from like 2005.
But, you got some young kids watching it. You don't want to spoil. My favorite show is Dexter. Show's just, it's elite. It's elite.
It is elite.
8 seasons of just eliteness.
I'm currently on season 5 of Dexter. It's been pretty elite. Pretty elite.
Been pretty good. Favorite childhood memory?
It's going to Disney.
I was going to say going to Universal.
Same thing, bro.
But like it's different.
But it's the same thing.
But you don't understand. It's
But
actually
it's the same-
whatever. But it's so different though.
But it's the same thing.
Okay. Name one thing on your bucket list.
I want to go skydiving.
Really?
Yes.
So when you turn 18, you're gonna go skydiving?
If Coach Scheyer allows, I will. For
Would you
sure.
go? Would you go with Coach Scheyer?
Maybe if he's in Miami. He's in Miami.
But what if we're at Duke and it's like
We will. Are we gonna be at Duke?
I don't know. I'm just
I'm
asking.
not sure.
What if you want to go skydiving into the football stadium?
I'd be down, honestly. That'd
You
be
down?
That'd be a great bump.
Yeah.
As long as it's on the Brotherhood podcast.
Like we vlog it.
Yeah, like vloggers skydiving.
Can we make that happen?
Heck yeah.
We can make it happen.
Heck yeah.
We'll make it happen. Apps you use most often on your phone.
Probably TikTok.
Hmm.
TikTok's probably number 1.
Yeah, I feel like TikTok's number 1 on mine after the ban. I've gained an appreciation for TikTok.
Yapping right now.
Yeah, probably.
Shout out Jared
Shout out Jared.
from the
Great
Brotherhood.
TikToker. Great TikTok.
From the Brotherhood.
I'm going to give you 2 more quick hitters. This first one, who do you think's going to win the NBA Finals?
I got OKC right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm a Denver Nuggets fan, but I really think the Celtics are going to go back-to-back.
I just think defense wins. And OKC has great defense. They have an elite defender in every position.
They do, but in Jason Tatum we trust. Or
Shout out the Brotherhood.
if you could appear on any TV show, what would it be?
So they'd bring back How I Met Your Mother, and then I'd be on the show.
I think I'd want to be on SpongeBob. Like me, SpongeBob, and
What would be your character?
it would be myself. It would just be me, SpongeBob, and
You'd be
Patrick.
animated SpongeBob?
Yeah, we'd be chilling. Just having a great time. It's my actual last one. I know I said it was my last one, but it's my actual last
This guy's a
one.
liar. Don't trust him.
Who's your favorite pro athlete? And it doesn't have to be a hooper. It could be whatever. It can be a hooper, but it doesn't have to be.
I'd say I have a lot of favorite pro athletes. Definitely basketball player. Could be Paulo. Could be Tatum. Could be Giannis. Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis was my favorite player for a while. I think it just depends on the day for me. Who's my favorite athlete?
I think
Athlete of the day.
I think my favorite pro athlete is still LeBron James. Because he's just that good.
He's that good.
He just is. So, our last quick hitter. Why Duke?
I think just the culture that they've had over the years, the history that's here, and also the connections that are here at Duke, the Brotherhood, and also just what they've done with players in my position, guys like Paulo, Tatum, Zion, Brandon Ingram. I mean, those 4 guys are all-stars, superstars. So I think just the blueprint that they've had is what coming into here is what I envision myself becoming. So that was a big part of me coming here.
Yeah, I mean, for me personally, I just think it's the best opportunity for me on the court and off the court.
Biggest stage.
It is the biggest stage. Every game is on national TV. You're playing the best teams in the country. Like this year, they played Auburn.
You can't play the best team in the country if you aren't the best team.
That is true, but you're playing a lot of good teams in the country.
That's real.
And you're playing with a lot of the best players in the country as well. So just building those connections on the court, having people that can develop you to be the best NBA player you can possibly be because they've done it with people before you. It was something that was really important to me. And off the court, the connections are going to be great to have, especially after the ball stops bouncing. I feel like that's going to be something that's really important for me.
When's the ball going to stop bouncing for you?
I hope it's going to be a while, but
Well, technically, you're not bouncing a ball right now. Or are you
that's
cooked?
a good point. But I mean, when I go to that business world, hopefully a Duke guy can help me out. The Brotherhood. Okay, so the last thing we're gonna do for this podcast, it's been a special podcast in Miami, but the last thing we're gonna do is the Brotherhood Challenge, and we're just gonna have some simple questions. You're gonna guess what's my favorite thing of whatever it is, and I'm gonna guess yours.
That's real.
All right, let's get into it. Go-to snack. You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. I put for him M&Ms. I don't know
That's
if
real.
I did the and right.
I'd like to elaborate on that because M&M's is my favorite candy, but my favorite snack is sea salt chips.
The brown one?
Yeah.
But would you say that's your go-to snack?
Yeah. I have like 3 bags in the pantry, like big bags.
I mean,
I put Oreos for Cayden.
yeah, Oreos is for me, but I feel like yours is M&M's.
That's my
I
favorite,
can understand
my favorite
you
candy.
saying
Favorite candy.
I can understand you saying the chips, but I don't agree.
M&M's are actually the only candy that I eat.
Really.
Fun fact.
He doesn't like Skittles. I don't understand it. Doesn't make sense to me.
Bad bump.
Next one is favorite movie of all time.
Do you have one?
I do have one. Do you have one?
I don't even know, honestly. But if you put a good answer, I'll accept it.
This might be tough because you don't really watch movies. Okay,
Let's go.
3, 2.
Sponge out of water.
I put 21 Jump Street.
Oh, that movie's fire. That's a great movie. I put Sponge out of water just because I didn't know what to put in. It's the first thing that came to my mind.
I don't even know what Sponge Out of Water is.
Oh, it's a SpongeBob movie. The movie?
That's.
Never seen the SpongeBob
Oh no,
movie?
I have.
Sky.
So, what is your favorite movie then?
I don't have one. I don't even know, honestly. But 21 Jump Street it's elite.
So
Movie.
that's not my favorite movie. I would say my favorite movie is Inception. I just watched it. I actually watched it twice in like a week.
Ooh, low
very
key,
recently.
I should have put Harry Potter, the series.
That's a close second. But yeah, I mean, I just watched Inception for the first time this year, and I loved it. So I've seen myself going back to it a lot. It's a good movie. You should watch it.
Someone actually described Duke as feeling like Harry Potter.
Yeah, former brother.
Are you gonna say names? No name.
Nah, I'll say names because I think he'll appreciate it. I was at a CP3 camp, and Jared McCain told me that Duke was a magical place and it was like Hogwarts. And ever since he told me that, I've kind of seen it, honestly. So maybe he was onto something. Favorite social media platform?
Oh,
3, 2. TikTok.
but TikTok as well.
TikTok is my favorite social media.
It's just so much.
There's so much on TikTok,
so
you
much
know?
like diversity. You know, you
know,
can
you
get
can-
anything you want. Funny, serious,
You can get the news on TikTok.
history.
You can get whatever on TikTok.
You even have a STEM section now too. You can get educated on TikTok.
I have heard about that. You can prepare for your SATs. So, I mean, TikTok has a lot to offer. So,
Can you
that's my
prepare
favorite
for
one.
your AP exams?
Well, I'm not taking any APs this year because, it was pretty rough last year. So, I'm done with that. Favorite kicks off court?
Off court. Ready? 2, 1.
Crocs.
Crocs. Heck yeah.
I mean, I'm wearing Crocs right now. I don't know if we can zoom in.
I'm wearing Crocs as well. Shout out Crocs.
You see he has his little Croc wallet on the shoe. It's crazy.
Unique.
And I have my black Crocs. I have black Crocs, navy Crocs,
White Crocs.
white Crocs.
I actually have off-white Crocs.
Really?
Yeah. They're tough.
That's pretty nice.
Tough.
The last question of the Brotherhood Challenge. Are you ready for it?
I'm ready.
Favorite place to eat in Miami? If I get this wrong, I'm about to crash out. Okay.
It's Miami. Remember that. Oh, low key. I can see whatever. I can see different answers though. You ready? I'm nervous now.
3,
No, I'm
2.
not. Perry's.
I think for yours, it's
Oh,
low-key Salt Bay.
Bruh. That's not like our spot though.
No, our spot is Perry's.
Our spot is
though.
Perry's.
Our spot is Perry's.
Or I was thinking Perry's or Flanagan's.
Oh, Flanagan's
Flanagan's
too. I
good.
didn't think about that. Flanagan's it's actually only a Miami restaurant.
Yeah, no, I think they have some like only Miami.
Only Miami.
Shout out.
No, only Florida. Excuse me. But yeah, Perry's is our spot. I just thought because Salt Bay, you see the guy, a little sprinkle or whatever. Thought you.
But we only been like one time.
I mean, you've gone twice though.
I did go on Valentine's Day. Shout out my girl.
Well, there you have it, folks. It's been great to be on this Brotherhood podcast. Special episode of Miami.
Very special.
Signing out, Cayden Boozer.
Cayden Boozer. Shout out Brotherhood.
Shout out to Brotherhood.